Welcome back. Most folks enjoy celebrating Independence Day by shooting off some fireworks, but you want to make sure that safety is top of mind. We have Farmington's Fire Chief Bill Heller joining us right now to fill us in. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So great to see you. So let's just kick it off with that. What do we need to know when we're thinking about fireworks safety this year?
You know, our goal is for everybody to have a safe 4th of July. And in order to do that, they need to make sure that they use the fireworks properly. A lot of times, people don't want to read the directions.
Sure.
Directions?
They want to use them in a manner that they're not designed for. There's approximately 10,000 injuries from fireworks a year.
Wow.
Do they all happen primarily this weekend?
Primarily on the 4th of July. Usually 10 people throughout the United States lose their lives due to fireworks. So just make sure that we're using them in the manner that they're supposed to be
Designed
used
for,
and
yeah.
designed for.
Well, so what happens, let's say that there is some kind of an accident. What's your tip there? What do we need to do? Do we need to, like if it's a fire, do we put it out ourselves? Do we call the fire department? What's that line?
So preparation is key. Having a water hose out there or a bucket of water to prevent any kind of fires, small fires from growing, because they can grow very quickly.
Sure. And we were talking before we got started here just about the excessive heat that's happening both in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley right now. What do folks need to be aware of to be safe in this heat, Bill?
People need to make sure that they hydrate with water throughout the day, and it can come on very quickly.
Sure.
And you don't really realize how hot you're getting. So they need to watch out for the signs. If people start getting cramps, that's the first sign that you're dehydrated.
Okay.
And that you need to hydrate with water.
Yeah, that's great. Bo, I got to kick it over to you. When you're thinking about fireworks, right?
Yeah, because I'm a big fireworks guy.
Right.
But
are you always reading the labels, the directions?
Actually, yes. We were talking about this backstage, and we used to do a big fireworks event, and we'd get really crazy, but it was a team of people that were scientists and engineers,
Okay.
and we would have helmets and gloves, and we would always have water, and anytime someone was intoxicated or wanted to come in and go, hey man, I want to shoot a thing, we'd say, hey, no man,
Yeah.
sit and watch and drink some water.
Yeah.
Because it can go from fun to an ER really fast.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And the fireworks that we hand the children, we need to make sure that they're properly supervised. The sparklers that the kids use can be 2,000 degrees.
Yeah, sulfur burns at a very high temp.
Absolutely. And if they're not wearing proper shoes, then they can get burns on their feet and burns on their hands. So come up with an alternative. They can use bubbles or glow sticks or something like that, maybe, that kids would enjoy just as much as the sparklers.
I told
Sure.
a parent once, I was like, you wouldn't give your kid a red hot poker from the fireplace
Absolutely.
and go, have a good time. And they're like, yeah, that's silly. But meanwhile, we hand them sparklers.
Yeah.
And then some sparklers are fun under controlled
Sure.
supervision, but those are dangerous.
Yes,
Absolutely.
and under that supervision by the parents as well, right?
100%. Yeah. Make sure you're paying attention to where your kids are, and make sure that if you're using fireworks, that once they're done, and you put them in a bucket of water to let them cool. A lot of people will throw them in their trash can,
Right.
and they're not fully cool, and then they start a fire in their trash can.
Okay, yeah, that's all great tips. Thanks for joining us, filling us in on all that, making sure we stay safe as we're out there enjoying and celebrating the 4th of July.